Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on which part of the world you are, guys. I'm so delightful to be here with you and be able to share things. Also, thank you for the feedbacks. I've been doing some exercise, body weight workout, and I want to thank you guys, the instructors. They've been sending and sharing their knowledge and their love and what they passion. So pretty much what I want to talk today is about the mindset. I did a little bit of search and I want to share what I do to create a positive mindset. And especially in these moments that we're living in, people struggling with many things mentally, physically, spiritual, financially, social thing. We just been taking the most important thing that a human can have is the freedom. Our life is the main one, but freedom is also priceless. Life is priceless. So I want to share what is mindset because everyone's have a sort of a different perception or different views about what is a mindset. So I did a little bit of research. So there is oh, a lot of tons of information, but I just want to sort of what are my beliefs. My beliefs are, and I want to share that part. So, mindset, a fixed mental attitude, a mental inclination and tendency or habit, a person's way of thinking and their opinions, an attitude, disposition, or mood. So clarity, everyone's have different ways to see things, and negative or positive or different situation, whatever might be. Like in regards to the situation about this pandemic around the world, so everyone's have different opinions and beliefs, and some struggles more than the other one. So I really want to share what I do, the way that I wake up in the morning. Um, is kind of a routine that I do every morning. So that helps me to go through previous this epidemic. It helps me to have a direction to keep focusing no matter what situation I am. And if I'm struggling on financially, with health, mentally, emotionally, spiritual, these things, these guidelines help me and hopefully can help you and can do really change part of your life. So we should see positive things in this situation, what's going on around the world. And I'm not saying then we are blind and everything just not acknowledge, then people are dying and it's a tough. It of course is a tough. But if we add toughness into the tough moment, it creates a brokenness. It creates it collapse. So we need to think and see things with a little bit tendency, then everything it will be better. We already have this situation in many centuries, always been have different sort of epidemic and an issue around the world, not just with this, but with war, First World War, Second World War, economy collapsing, 9/11, also name it, name it. So what is a positive mindset? A positive mindset is a positive thinking, mental and emotionally. An attitude that focuses on the bright side of life and expects positive results. Yeah. So even when you're doing something for someone and you're not getting rewarded, there is a reward. So you need to find this is what I always say. If there is no bad experience, the only way to learn. There are ways to learn something better. So that's when you have to set in your mind and see, oh, I met this person and didn't go well in my relationship or my marriage or financially or poor choices. That's okay. We learn from it. If you fall, just get up, stand up, back again on the horse, and keep learning and keep growing, because life is a school. It's like a school. You are learning constantly, every day, every single day. And I want to get to that point eventually. So I want to share the tips, a few tips that I do, and there are many more. I don't have it in a particular order, but at least the first one, yes, is very relevant for me. I started waking up being grateful for what I have and not for what I don't have. So I start with a pray. I thank God for you don't have. If you don't believe in God, well, there must be a routine that you practice meditation or you believe in something. Believe in yourself, okay? If you don't believe in God, and I respect that. And that is the very important second topic that I wanna say about that is be kind and respect everyone else's opinions, even if you don't agree. You can have an opinion, you can be respectful and share your opinion, but there's always you need to hear and listen the other side too. You can't judge it. You cannot judge a book by the cover, just by its cover at the cover. You need to read it. So you're gonna need to go through those pages, and eventually you will say, this book is not that bad at all. I might find lessons to learn also for you and for everyone else. The other one that I do is the third thing that I do is I use technique for breathing meditation. Meditation is very good. Helps your mind and spirit. Helps to reconnect to yourself, with your inner, with your soul, with your light, and embrace that and find out who you are. What is your purpose to be on this earth? It's not just to be born and that's it, and living a daily life. There is much more than that, but you need to find out. You need to find out. So ask questions to yourself. What I want to do. What do I want to do with my life? Where do I want to focus? Directions. Get goals. Do things. Then, and if you fail, remember, keep going. Keep going. Learn to love yourself and appreciation with respect. Don't be too hard on yourself when you fail. I used to do it, and I do sometimes. When things doesn't go what I'm expecting the way to go on my own way, I get upset with myself. And that's because I want the best of the best, but that's all right. It's fine. But don't be too hard within yourself. Be more kind to yourself and to others. Remember, this is a lesson. It's not the end of the world. So next time you will do better. We will do better, hopefully. So the same situation that we are going through right now, this isolation, quarantine time, we are learning something huge. I am learning, and I notice people reconnect creativities with different jobs. People are creating things, those jobs like more delivering, freight company, and things in the past. We were more like direct to go to the store and buy it, but we can't do it. So using the networking, connect to each other through this media. Facebook, internet, Instagram, YouTube. I remember back in my days that we didn't have that much information. I used to go to the library, do research. It used to take me forever. Now we have everything in front of our nose. So let's do a good research, but be careful because there is so much information out there. Sometimes it can just mess up with your head and your brain. You don't want too much information either. So just the specific, the quality and not quantity. All right. The next point that I do, or the routine that I do, I focus in my short terms and long terms. Focus. I'm not getting there. I'm not there yet. Don't worry. You will get there step by step, one step at a time. If you get stuck, doesn't matter. Just um, improve in other ways to see different perception of the situation that you're going through. If you're not getting the job right now, if you're not getting the things done during the day, organize a little bit more. That's very important. Administrate your timing. Give your time, your priceless time. Organize yourself. It's very important to have a structure. Sorry. I'm coming more like, oh, I just live by the day and enjoy life and fullness and give everything full on. But we need a structure. The same when you're training. Now that I'm preparing for an Ironman, and really realize how important structures are. It's like for an architect, they need the structure. Or someone who read a maestro or a professional into music, they need the writing, so everyone else can follow the notes. And for many other things, keep yourself active, physical, mentally, and spiritually. Keep that routine, because we're not just only just thoughts and emotion and all the internal feelings. We have the mind, we have the body, and we have the spirit, or the light, or whatever you want to call it. If you don't you're not follow me into, don't follow religion, okay, or any other beliefs. That's fine, but just find it. They are very important. The same way with nutrition and eating healthy. I love eating pizza, and I love having a drink or a Coke sometimes. I do. I'm naughty, but doesn't mean that I do every day. Not. I learn, especially now that I'm getting a little bit older, but I'm learning to look after myself in all those ways there, and look after my body. Have a conversation with your body, within yourself. And then that's what is very important to me, the routine. I start with the right food, being thankful to God, and be thankful to life, and be thankful for what I have. The things that I don't have, doesn't matter. They will come. If they will come. If I work hard for it, consistency, discipline, and not get frustrated if it's not straight away. That's how one of the things that I've been learning. Having Chinese, be patient. It's Chinese patient. Leave all the negative things. Stop carry on the backpack full of rubbish. Wow, that's full on. If you think about it, a lot of people just keep going, carrying all this from the past. But he did to me, but she did to me, and so on. And we keep carrying into the present. Present is a gift. This moment that we're living is a present. And remember this, your future is not written by your past. So whatever happened in the past is part of the past. It has to be past. Keep learning, keep growing with what you have right now. But it will be heavier for you to learn if you don't let it go. The things from the past that are hurting you. Keep bringing things from the past and good memories that are helpful for you, for your family, for your husband, for your wife, for your friends, for everyone around you. Not only for yourself, but for others too. Remember, you have a purpose. Use it or lose it, they say. There is power in your words. It's so true. Because when you declare with your words, it will get stuck in your mind. And then you will hear the voice then say, oh, I don't gonna be able to. It's not, or sometimes we say, I should do this, I should do that. there is power. So there is doubt, and you're not doing. Instead of saying, I must do it, I have to do it, I will do it. So change the intensity for yourself to reach those goals, to learn, to grow. Don't pay attention and ears to negative conversation, all the gossip, all the things that are not helpful. And I do it, everyone does, we humans. But more than I grow, more than I learn about life and finding within myself, I learned those sort of things are not healthy, they're not good. The same when we watch too much news, and there's nothing good in the news, of course, especially now in this moment. So we're hearing all these negative things, and then we're going to bed, we're going to sleep with all those negative thoughts. We need more to be united right now. So we are all in this together, as the ads say constantly on the news, and we are all in this together. So we need to be more kind, be brotherhood, help each other. I encourage the same way than most of the women's, they helping each other. I encourage men to be supportive to each other. Unfortunately, in the world, a lot of men are committing more suicide than women's. Statistically, that's a fact. Because we we always been brought up with to be strong, to be tough. You're a man, you have to be strong, you have to do, and it's not. We going to bed and talk to ourselves, and we're thinking, oh, I had to be strong. I cannot cry. I cannot show my emotions, and that's wrong. Society, we need to change that. Men, we need to change for our kids, for next generation, and have a little bit more understanding than obviously men and women. We think differently, and we always will. I don't want to go into the topic because it's huge, the topic. But if we start having more tolerance to each other, that will be great, between male and female, but also with other countries, other cultures, other ways they see things and they understand them. It's hard because I'm coming from a South American culture. We all kissing, hugging, passionate and loving it. And in this situation is, wow, it's breaking my heart. And I'm pretty sure too many others wants to. I'm so grateful to met so many people from different cultures, and whatever you are watching from, my loves, my praise to you, to your family, and we're gonna go through this. Don't worry, we will. I have faith. The next thing is very important, and a wise friend told me once upon a time. He said, try to learn 3 new things every single day. So what are those things? Language, could be something that you don't know, cooking, read a book, or something, who create the lights, or just general knowledge that will help. History, something, if you don't like it, well, sometimes can be very useful. I used to hate history in school, and now I love it. So I learned, maybe should I blame the teacher, or just maybe because I didn't like the subject, but I learned to love it. And there is richness in every single thing that you learn in life, because as I mentioned before, life is like a school. You come here to learn. So hopefully everyone is learning something about it. Stop. You must stop saying this. I'll say it sometimes, but I correct myself. I bite my tongue. It's too risky. A lot of things when they do new things, it's too risky. I don't want to do it. No. Stop saying that. Everything is risky. Things that you don't know, they're risky, and we'll do it, and you're doing it. And then now you turn around and say, that used to be risky. I cannot. Well, I did it. Well, you remember this before you took those steps to reach the goal or to achieve that? You were saying, or you, in your mind, pretty much, it was, no, it's too risky. I don't know how I'm going to do it. And find out. Stop saying it's too risky. Everything's risky. I'm not intelligent. I'm not intelligent person. I can't do it. And, everyone is intelligent. Everyone. We do stupidities. Yes, we do. Everyone. I do it all the time. But everyone's have the capacity to learn, and everyone is intelligent. So we don't even use the 5% of our brain. So there's so much to fulfill with good thing and great knowledge in our brain, into our brain. I don't have time. You want to do this? No, I don't have time. Make the time. Find out the time. But you have time to do other things that might not be productive, or they might be that you do things, then they're gonna create you to build to yourself, because create to yourself, it creates to everyone else. And if you have family or friends or husband or wife, or so it will help you grow to the other people and around your environment too. Also, it's too expensive. Yes. So this is when it comes to start doing a little bit better finance. It's too expensive, but prioritize things that you need. Because I do it and I'm learning. I'm doing a little bit course or managing finance and learning how to improve my life, to have a better research or resources, or do better investment in time and obviously money. Money is time. Remember that money is not just the money, but you have to go and work for it and get it, and that's timing. So invest in a good way. So that's money is not just a number, it's a time, and time is priceless. So invest it in the best way that you can. I'm too old to do that. You want to go and learn something? No, I'm too old. Oh my goodness. This is funny because I see people who just start living the 60 at the age of 60 or 70 years old, and they just start doing new things. So they didn't say I'm too old. They actually bring it on. This is the best moment of my life. Funny because for a lot of people who run marathon 42Ks, you start getting better actually when you're old and not when you're young, because the memory muscle, and you start remember certain things, your body get used to things. So maybe I can't go on a sprint 100 meters because my body tried to keep it up. It doesn't have the design or the fast tissue it used to be when I was young, but I can still do better case now that I'm older. So this is an example, and many other things. Don't say anymore, are you too old? Because you are living, just start living life. I've seen people doing it, believe me, unbelievable things, and they disabled, and they physical disabled, but not mentally. So they on a wheelchair and they're doing these push-ups and then doing these chin-ups. Wow. And my dear mother, she's 70, but she's always looking to learn something new things. That's awesome. She embraced me. I love you, Mom. I don't have money. You don't have money because you need to do. This is why it's important structure. What I'm saying, and it happened to me. I've been through ups and downs. Had it all, lose it all. Had it all, lose it all. And getting back again on the horse and getting on my feet and do a little bit. This is why I'm doing courses. I want to get the best advice and experience from people who are professional, who knows when it comes money or investment. Because as I mentioned, money is just no numbers, but it's time. So I'm working hours to get this amount of money and investing in the wrong way now. And I'm learning to do a better choices of what I need, prioritize things than I need for my life, and not also for my life, but for others too. It's impossible. Remember this, it's impossible. Is it? It's difficult. Of course it's gonna be difficult. Of course it's gonna be challenging. It's gonna be challenging. And if it doesn't challenge, doesn't let you grow. So it had to be challenging. Difficult, but not impossible. Many years ago, I went to run this competition. I used to represent Argentina in 1500 meters running track, and I didn't have the money. I wasn't able to do, and I said to this lady that I was working for her doing gardening. I was 17 or 16, and I said, this is impossible for me to go and do it. And I went back home. They say, Mom, I won't be able to do it. We can't afford it. I can't go. And then the following day, this lady, wonderful lady, God bless her, she sent me an envelope. And I opened, and then she wrote, it's difficult. David, I wish you all the best. And this was written in Spanish, not in English. And I wish you all the best. You will do great. But remember this, it's difficult, but not impossible. So a mindset, was already a mindset, because I had a poor mindset. So even sometimes some people they're wealthy financially, but the mindset is poor because they can't see, they're poor, they're not happy, they don't appreciate things that they should appreciate, So money doesn't buy happiness. Helps, but doesn't buy happiness. It does help. It can be done. It can be done. Definitely it can be done. So stop saying it cannot be done. It will be done. If you're not doing it, someone else will do it. So things, evolution, life, the way they light, a device like a mobile phone, many things, because someone believed and it can be done. A plane, flight. Of course it can be done. So just find the ways how to be done. And as I say, if you don't know how to do it, get advice. Do a little bit of research. Hanging around with the right people, with the people who have the knowledge, then that will help. I can't do it. I can't do it. Just do like Nike logo. Just do it. Just do it. So I stop saying you can't do it. Just find the ways. Just find the ways to do it. So I stopped saying. So all these things that I stopped saying it. I stopped saying it. And sometimes I fall, and some days I say, but I just straight away I correct myself. Discipline. And also, not the last, but stop saying I will do it later. I will do it later. You know what is the mean I will do it later? That later it might not come. And then you might miss an opportunity, a huge chance to do it, to achieve it now. So I'm reading a book, then very interesting, and I want to share this part of the line of this book. Then it says, people say, when I have this money, when I'm gonna get this, when my body's I'm gonna start doing it. So when are you gonna do it? You might as well start doing it now and start laughing about it. And if you fail, it doesn't matter. That will help you to next time to achieve it, to get there. So even if you're not there, you a quarter there, you're still doing it. So it's better fail trying than not trying and fail. So more time than you fail, more growth and more knowledge than you will learn how to get through things. Well, hopefully sharing these tips helps you help someone else. Do it. I wish you all the best, guys, and let's be more kind to each other. We need to be. Have to be. This is the war is not against humanity, so this is actually being put in for a reason, so we can grow and we become more kind to each other. Also want to thank you a lot of people who contact me, and I've been doing a few video calls helping, and they've been helping me. Actually, I'm growing from this, being listening someone and learn about that issues and addictions and a lot of traumas from the past and stress and depression. So a lot of depression is out there. So if you need a help, just don't hesitate. Just contact me, send me a text message. I'm here to listen to you and to go through this together and give you some tips, because I want to share this. I love people. I love in general every single human on earth. It's very important. I know you might say, oh, but they done this. Everyone's something have good and bad. And everyone's we hurt. We done hurt, or we got hurt, or we hurt someone we unintentionally. But we done it and we do it and we're gonna keep doing it. So let's be a little bit more kind and be understanding. Okay? So God bless you. Keep out of trouble. Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep focusing. Be consistent. Keep being dedicated. And and you will achieve what you want to get. I pray for it. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day, afternoon, or night, wherever you are.